Well, I think that the first one was, they'll always kind of hold this special place in my heart because it's how we started the whole franchise, and the first book was the one that really kind of drew me in, I think, as with a lot of people, and made me fall in love with all of these characters in this story, and I think it was very beautifully shot. There's just something about that that's always going to hold a place in my heart. I think the bonds were created, but this one I will say I'm very excited about because it's very adult, it's very mature, it's got so much packed into it. Even though we have split this book into 2 films, I think each film is kind of an entity within itself and has a lot packed into it. And it's very interesting, and it's you know, not that vampire babies are relatable, but there's a lot of themes that are very relatable, and life choices that you have to make up, and you see Bella grow up, and I don't know, I kind of like, I've grown up with this series, and so that's kind of an interesting connection for me.
Do you have any advice you would give to the kids from the Hunger Games who are kind of embarking on a similar thing?
I mean, buckle up, it's a crazy ride, but you just have to enjoy it and embrace it. I think there were certainly points where I got a little overwhelmed and I didn't know what was going on, and I think one of the best things you can do is turn to your team and the family that you've had around you and the family that you make, because I think being a part of something like Twilight or the Hunger Games, you do form this bond with each other because not a lot of people go through the same thing, and I think, you know, just look to each other because that's some of the best advice that you can get.
So Cullen told us that he had the biggest boobs on the set. Do you agree?
He does. I mean, like, put your shirt back on. That's not fair. I'm between him and Taylor. I think it's kind of like they're the muscle men.
Okay, so the ab off. Who wins? Who's got the best abs?
Oh man. Okay. Shoot, I don't know. I can't answer that. I feel like they both worked so hard for them. Cullen has the best white abs, and Taylor has the best tan abs. Let's go with that.
You'll have to watch.
Yes.
You're gonna like it.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm too cool.
Thank you, sir.